3, 2, 1, go. Why can't I just be happy with a 2230 and just move on? You know, like most normal people would. Why am I doing this? I mean, when I do start having job interviews again, I hope I can show people videos of these streams and say, look, I'm persistent. I have the tenacity that your company requires. Looking into what other similar games have done, and I have an interesting solution to death warps as well. So when you say solution, what is the problem that you feel that you need to deal with? Oh gosh, we're gonna need some shock absorbers for these fingers. Imagine getting carpal tunnel just because of the conservatory roof. Just because you properly, like, you watch my streams, you watch my keyboard cam, and you're convinced that this was the way to do it. I feel like death warps shouldn't be a reward for die. Oh, don't you start. You don't start trying to take the fun out of speedrunning. Still, I mean, like, I guess there's so one thing that they have asked mods do. Willy on a transatlantic cruise in particular has this dynamic in that, like, some rooms have the same item live dynamic as Manic Miner. So, for example, the bar in Transatlantic Cruise, you have to have collected all the items successfully and left the room before those items will be remembered as having been collected by you. Otherwise, if you don't collect them all, then and you die, then the items will reset in that room. And there's a few rooms like that in Transatlantic Cruise, and I dread all of them. And hello, Angel Interceptor. How are you today? What's on your mind? Tell me all. I am desperately trying to just finish this off. Just want rid of it now. I just want to feel like I've earned my my Jet Set Willy break. I'm done. But this max lives is giving me a lot of grief. Since Willy is cleaning up, he has to deposit items in a bin before they're considered collected. The bin acts as checkpoints. So they're where you respawn when you die as well. I get the premise, but I feel like it is then starting to turn it into a different game. Also, like, you have to bear in mind with the items in this game, like, I mean, Willy would be putting this boat's steering wheel in the bin by that reckoning. Willy would be putting all of the stock from the off license in the bin. I think it would be more like, what I'd like to see there is that when Willy steals all of the booze from the off license, that radar just starts chasing him along to the bridge. and then it falls in. Whoop. Yeah, how was your stream today, Angel? You're still doing lost levels, aren't you? How's the hunt for the PBs? It's pushing it more towards Manic Miner, but the thing is, it sort of is. I get what you're saying, but stuck on that game for life. Hey, welcome to my world. I'm not even like a retro game speedrunner at this point. I'm basically just a Willy speedrunner. $28.14, good enough for 12. Excellent, that's good. I assume. I can't remember how many people are on that leaderboard, so but I assume it's good. The fact that you noted it and said it's good enough for 12 leads me to believe that 12 is probably quite good. So, well done. And if it isn't, don't tell me. Okay, so oh yeah, Under the Drive was the last failure, wasn't it? So let's try not to spunk this. Yeah, so this is what happened, Angel. So on Friday I did a bonus stream where I did some Max Live speedruns, and I did PB. I did get a new world record by under 1 second. Which is kind of worse than not getting a PB at all, if I'm honest. Especially because like I failed it like with the daftest of mistakes. Been there. Yeah. Well, I failed with a really daft mistake as well. I took a drink break at a point where I shouldn't have taken a drink break. I think I tried to take a drink when I went into the kitchen, and I was suddenly like, oh wait, no, you have to jump in the kitchen, don't you? So I put the glass down, and I thought I had righted myself properly, but then I accidentally did a vertical jump that that basically threw me completely off cycle for that section of the kitchen. And then I ended up doing the nightmare room slow as well. So yeah, I disavow that run. Got no time for it. Okay, that's better. Also, I don't know if everyone saw, but my the first part of my Jet Set Willy speedrun tutorial was out over the weekend. I think it's come out all right. We're very much up for feedback. Because, as I say, I've had to play around with the format a little bit to account for the sheer number of explanations that I did regarding game dynamics. But I think I found a solution that works. Not even that bothered about the strats behind it, to be honest with you. I'm more bothered about like the presentation. Let's see, imagine putting all these in the bin. Could be referred to a lot. Oh, excellent. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Well, especially since part 2 that's coming out this weekend. That's your friend the Conservatory Roof is in that one. So you'll get to see my key mashing on how to how to stand at the end of a conveyor belt. Might not be a rubbish bin. You could just be a trolley on that screen, possibly. I don't know. I like the subtext that Willy is just carrying the items around with around with him in this game. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but it just makes me laugh. Good. All right. Next major gatekeeper coming up. Beautiful. Thank you very much for the good luck, Tony Tim 78. I hope you're well. How are you today? What's on your mind? Give me the scoop. As I say, I'd like to have this finished by today. But every time I say that, a karma god grows wings and antennas. And he buys a scythe from John Lewis. It's nice to see you, Tim. Well, I'm not seeing. Oh, Tim, how was your ESA run for Dizzy? By the way, how did that go in the end? Again, apologies, I wasn't able to catch it this weekend, but I was in there in spirit. You soft locked the blinking game. Lovely work. I'd be listen. I'd be proud of that if I were you. I'd love a good soft lock. No, in all seriousness, I'm sorry to hear that. Only 3 minutes. Oh, so did you get to have a restart again? Then in that case, or what is with these old games and soft locking? You restarted, okay, and then the second run went a little bit better, I hope. Yeah, this is a relatively unsoft lockable game, although Duck still keeps telling me you'd never seen it before either. So you found a new soft lock. Well, that's perfect though. That's the best excuse for spamming. Never happened before in the chat. Oof, I was bricking that one a little bit. Managed it fine after that. There is apparently a soft lock in this game, but you really have to go out of your way to get it. And I still haven't been able to reproduce it, but it's the Forgotten Abbey soft lock that Duck tried to get me to do once, and I couldn't. I did try it on stream, but didn't manage it. Was it Forgotten Abbey or was it Wine Cellar? Well, it's one of those two rooms, but like if you clip into the platforms in a certain way, you can kind of soft lock in the on the conveyor belt in the Wine Cellar. Duck was like, "What happened there?" I was like, "I don't know." Well, I hope you were roundly forgiven. Solar power generator isn't in this game, but it has a soft lock. I will catch up with chat very shortly. I'm in the dreaded East Wall at the moment. I say dreaded. Hello, priest. How you doing? I've got a confession to make. I hate you. Oof, okay, good. There we go. Oh, here was something I experimented with a little bit. So you can do the Amoebatron's Revenge jump up to that platform with the Bible on it. Oh, emergency power generator. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah. You can do the Amoebatron's Revenge double jump there, but it's not of any use. However, it is of use in the Nightmare Edition. Because you know how the Bible's been repositioned in that version? So that you can't actually get it as part of the jump across. Ah, come on. Shadow! Thank you very much for the follow. Very much appreciated. How are you today? What's on your mind? Tell me all. Yeah, so if you wanted to, God forbid, speedrun the Nightmare Edition, then that would be your jump for that. There we go. Oh, doesn't that feel good? Bonjour from France. Bonjour from England. I don't play by our rules. So rare to see ZX Spectrum streams. Thanks. Hey, no worries. Hey, listen, we're it's not just me. We're trying to create a little bit of a community around this. Actually, Digital Duck also, who's in the chat. Follow him. He occasionally does Jet Set Willy streams. Tiny Tim 78 as well. Also plays speedruns Spectrum games. So yeah, there's we're trying to turn the wheels of history around. If you don't already follow them, I'd say give them. Although it seems like you know them, so there you go. Hey, I was on message though. I was on message. I I think I deserve to be kept in the Discord just for my salesmanship alone. Actually, are you in the Discord, Shadow? If not, someone drop the link. You can see what we get up to. With the it's the Spectrum command from the commands list. There you go. Thank you, Duck. Oop. Okay, final furlong. Oh, bald short. Yeah, I tried playing around with this earlier. I cannot get it any quicker. Yeah, what happened was I thought I stumbled across a tactic that didn't require having to go back to collect those last items, but I could not recreate it for the life of me, so I think I must have just hallucinated it. Yeah. Had a ZX Spectrum in 1983. Nice. I've never had one. This is an emulator, I'm afraid. So so the authenticity levels are dubious. But everything I'm doing here, you can do. I never had a Spectrum. That was my first ever computer. Was an Amiga. Yeah, does that get me kicked out of the Discord? Burn the witch. The Spectrum speedrunner who only uses emulator. Yeah. Would never have happened in the 80s. All right. We very nearly have a run. Please work. Okay, and okay, phew. All right, good. Ah, dagnabbit. Oh well, it's small potatoes, who cares? Last big room. Now, don't mess this up. Okay, we're good. We gotta run. Just need to not mess up the top landing, and I think we are finally free. Now, remember the T. I'm free! I'm free! I'm done! I'm done! Oh, finally, finally! I no longer have to do this. 3, 2, 1. 22, 19, 73. Max lives. Jet Set Willy trilogy done. Dusted. That is it. That's PBs all round. That is the best I'm ever going to get. All of this vomiting the levy all the way to finish. It is the most relieving. Oh my God.